Goodbye, Kyle, and hello, new kitchen. All right. This is Troy J. Robertson back with FabFitFun for Real Housewives of Beverly Hills recap, episode 9. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe to FabFitFun's YouTube channel for much more content with me every single week on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills and tons of other incredible content from FabFitFun. Let's get into it, shall we? This week, I want to try something new. I want to try and find a look every single week that I just am gagging about. So we're gonna be calling it It's a Look. This week's It's a Look is going to Teddi Mellencamp and the final scene with her in the black flowy whatever she was in. All I know is that it wasn't the outfit that was a look, it was the face and the body that was a look. I don't know if it's the quality of her spray tan. I need her spray tan lady. That was no Versa Spa, and that's no shade, no tea to Palm Beach Tan, but that was a beautiful color spray tan on her. It was the hair, it was the subtle yet strong nose highlight. Like, I don't know if she has hair and makeup this season. All I know is that Teddi Mellencamp in the final scene of Dinner with the Ladies celebrating Denise Richards is a look. Last night's quote of the evening is going to none other than Erika Jayne, the pretty mess herself, for "That's not friendship, that's bull." And no matter what side of the fence you're on with this, if you're, if you think LVP did it, if you don't think LVP did it, if you're on Team Kyle, Team LVP, like, this is just, it's just quick, it's very witted, it's a great soundbite, and it's a great play on words. So kudos to you, Erika Jayne. Before we get into the recap, I do want to go through something a little bit new, and we're gonna talk about 3 important things of the episode. We're gonna call it Troy's Titillating Topics. This week's titillating topics are Goodbye, Kyle. This has been circulating social media. A lot of people have been commenting in Kyle's Instagram pages, and then Kyle with some of her friends, were quoted saying this line from Ken on last week's episode, after they kicked Kyle out of the house. It's just adding, Vanderpuppets, guilty by omission, miss unavoidability, goodbye Kyle. Like, this is just one of those things of the season that's going to be thematic and a motif, as well as probably a meme any day now. Somebody needs to get on that, actually. Mauricio and Kyle at dinner, they talk about, I didn't really like the way that Ken spoke to you. And then it kind of blends into Lisa and Ken also agreeing, you were a little bit strong with Kyle the other night. Let's take it to the polls. Do you think that Ken was a little bit strong with Kyle in the kitchen last week? Or do you think he was just being really passionate and a great husband and really just trying to stick up for his wife, LVP, in this moment? I want you to take it to the polls and let's see what you guys think. Topic number 2. Alert, we have new interview looks coming at you left and right. I couldn't keep up. We've got Lisa Vanderpump in floral lace. We've got Kyle in flowy snakeskin realness. We've got Lisa Rinna in a long sleeve, full sequin, tight on the side, short, hot haircut. Lisa Rinna was killing it. We have Dorit giving us a couple of new looks. We've got a headband black mesh, as well as pink, gownish, silky, wavy, big barrel roll hair. I want to take it to the polls. I want you to tell me who you think had the best new interview look. Was it Lisa Vanderpump, Kyle Richards, Dorit, or Lisa Rinna? You tell me and you decide. The third and final topic, it's making me sweat before work. Hot house husbands. Oh my God. Listen, Mauricio is an OG from back in the day, and his scene with Kyle, like Puppygate and Pantygate combined for me. Mauricio, just thank you. Thank you for blessing us with everything about you. Denise's Aaron is giving him a run for his money, so you better catch up, okay? No, these two are definitely easy to look at, but I love all of the husbands' interactions and involvement this season. PK's scenes with Dorit, all of, Harry Hamlin obviously brings a really good dynamic, and then also, Ken is very involved and has been for a long time. So I think it makes it a lot more genuine when they do a little bit more scenes with their husbands as well as with the ladies. It's just a really good dynamic this year. So I want you to tell me who your favorite husband is. Is it Mauricio, Aaron, Mr. Girardi, Harry Hamlin, Edwin, or PK? So the episode starts, we have, we're starting with them talking in the kitchen, and then it meshes into this really small scene where it says 24 hours later. It just gave us this really strange scene. We don't know what they were out at that club for. It gave us no premise. It was just a very strange flow. Like, I'm not mad at it. It was most of the ladies except for the Lisas. I don't think Lisa Rinna was there, and I don't think LVP was there. It was going back and forth, and it was basically Kyle explaining what happened, like how she got kicked out, how Ken talked to her, all of that. And so it was just very strange. Like, it was just very odd. And, you know, then we've got this kitchen remodel with Lisa Vanderpump, and I just really think she's reaching with this whole nanny K thing. Like, if you're gonna be mad at Kyle, I just need a better example. Like, be mad at her for something else. I think that nanny K thing from last season is just a really big reach. For Kyle not to remember her grandma's name, she said it at the reunion. She was like, Lisa, you don't know my grandmother's name. I don't know my best friend's grandmother's names. Like, it just was a reach to me. It was a little sensitive. We find out that it's Lisa Vanderpump's birthday. They do a party for her birthday almost every single season. It's one of my favorite things for the season. And, you know, she's like not making a big deal about it. She hasn't even invited PK and Dorit. The only lady that she's invited from the group, we find out, is Denise. She wants Denise to come. And this is very natural. I think that she's got no issue with Denise. Denise wants to go. She wants to have a drink with her at her birthday party before the actual party starts. I just think that it's just Denise is doing what you would do in a real situation. If you were introduced to someone, you were going to try and make that like a genuine bond moving forward. She also thought that Lisa was gonna show up at her birthday party a little early, and so she sat around and waited for over an hour just to have a drink with her before the party started. And then as Denise leaves, after she talks to Lisa Vanderpump, and she tried to just, I feel like, either bridge the gap or bring up what she might have thought the viewers wanted to see, but it was very inorganic. I don't know that Denise is going to be that person that gets into drama that doesn't involve her. What she said to Aaron was, she's done nothing to me. Aaron is like, she appears to be nice. She seems to be a good person. And Denise is like, listen, I don't want to get on her bad side because she plays dirty. If she did in fact do this, she does play dirty. But, you know, she's saying she's been nothing but kind to me, and if she reaches out and she wants to continue building this friendship, I'm going to be open to that. And I appreciate Denise for that, and I think that anyone in her position would do that. That being said, at the birthday party, I do not think that it was very organic feeling for her trying to say like, you know, I know that you're on the outs, but it just seemed like Lisa was like, I'm not gonna get into this with you right now. It's my birthday party. This isn't gonna be a scene that adds value. So I just felt like Lisa was like, let's just cut it off. Like, let's just say, you know, I'm upset and that's what it is. I think Denise tried to give the viewers what we wanted to see, but it just didn't happen. Lisa Rinna and the birthday post. This is a moment where I really do think that Lisa Rinna is just trying to be Lisa Rinna and just normal and fun. And so the part that's difficult about all of this is that Kyle is the one that goes to LVP and says, I believe this, and this is what the other people are saying. And so from there, Lisa Vanderpump cuts off all ties because she thinks everyone is attacking her character, and rightfully so. She's uncomfortable. But then all of the other ladies are saying like, listen, Kyle's the one that had a blow-up fight with her. Why am I on the outs with her? Dorit is saying like, this article came out about me. We were fine at the wedding. Why wasn't I invited to your birthday party? Lisa Rinna is saying like, I got nothing to do with this. I'm giving my opinion, but I have nothing to do with this. And so this is really, it's just really hard because the ladies are like, listen, this isn't my fight. I'm just giving my opinion because I'm on a show that's talking about this fight every week. So with Lisa Rinna in this birthday post, you know, I think it really was just a Lisa Rinna moment trying to be funny and potentially not knowing or forgetting how Lisa Vanderpump's brother passed. And so, you know, the birthday post with, you know, the pills, that has been an ongoing joke about Lisa Rinna always having a bag of pills. And you know, Lisa Vanderpump has bought into that jest, and she has made those jokes as well. When the comments started coming in from the fans, Lisa Rinna immediately is like, listen, happy birthday. I did not mean it like this. I want you to know that I didn't mean it like this. And she's claiming that Lisa Vanderpump's response was, well, I hope you wouldn't have, considering the way that my brother passed away. Lisa Rinna is like, I would never joke about something like that. And I really do believe her. Again, I think that everything is going to be heightened and more sensitive for Lisa Vanderpump. And she explained this on Watch What Happens Live after the show. Everything is just a little bit more sensitive during this time. I think that if any of these things would have happened this season, and what happened to her brother wouldn't have happened, I do not think that they would have gone the way that they would have gone. And I don't think we would have had a lot of the topics that we've had to talk about. It's just everything is a little bit more sensitivity heightened for Lisa Vanderpump right now, and rightfully so. Like, honestly. Okay, so Lisa Vanderpump is on one-on-one with Andy on Watch What Happens Live, and I stayed up very late for you guys to watch this. And basically the gist of it is Andy gets into it and asks her the questions. Lisa was looking phenomenal, first of all, but she did give a read in the beginning. She's wearing a hat. She's wearing like a hat with gems and all over that. It looks like a pseudo crown, to be honest with you. And Andy says like, oh, you've got your crown on tonight. And Lisa Vanderpump says, the crown was too heavy, so I'm wearing a hat. And then she like makes a joke about like giving the crown away or giving the crown up. I don't know, it's a little bit of a veiled statement for me if you know what I mean. Like, what do you mean you're giving the crown up? I guess we're gonna have to wait and see. We're gonna have to wait and see till June. She shows up at that reunion. He starts to unload some questions about the doggy drama and Puppygate, and basically she's like, listen, if Dorit would have just given me the dog back, this wouldn't be an issue. I don't think there was malintent, but this all could have been avoided. And listen, I've said that as well. I do not think it was Dorit's fault, but if Dorit would have just given the dog back, this wouldn't be a topic. This wouldn't be the drama at all. We would have no drama. Andy also asked like, why didn't you fire Blizzard? She's like, listen, he works for a charity company. He's been involved in various charities. He's 23 years old. He's young. He made a mistake. I'm not gonna fire him over this. And I have to agree with her. When I was 23, I did a lot of stupid stuff, and I would have wanted someone in Lisa Vanderpump's position to give me the benefit of the doubt as well. Something that was interesting to me is when Andy brings up that the COO, the Chief Operating Officer of Radar Online, came out and said, listen, Lisa Rinna has not and never has been an anonymous source for us at Radar Online. And that can make a lot of people go, oh, there we go. There's the smoking gun. There's, the proof is in the pudding. But guess what? The devil's in the details, because of course he's never gonna come out and say she's been an anonymous source, because that's what an anonymous source is. It's anonymous. I just want everyone to remember that that cannot hold as much water as you might think. Like, we have to be very cautious with that bit of evidence. At the end of it, basically Lisa's saying to Andy, I don't know where the article came from. She's not blaming anyone. She's not throwing the scarlet A on anyone. She's not placing speculation on anyone, and I respect her for that. I respect her for not even naming a single person. All she's saying is, I do not know where it came from. I do just think it's coming from someone that wants to take me down. And that might be someone not filming the show. That might be someone behind the scenes of the show. That might be someone in Beverly. We do not know. And I genuinely think Lisa, if this is all true, if she did not actually in fact do this, I do not think she would know. I just think she's saying, hold up, it's just somebody that wants to take me down. And you can take that any way you want it. It was a really good interview. Lisa did a good job on Watch What Happens Live. I think that there were a lot of moments where she gave a little underhanded veiled digs, and that's what she's known for. I'm a very big proponent of when they go low, you go high. And if I were Lisa Vanderpump, I don't know. I don't know how I would have reacted. I don't know if I would have been catty. I don't know if I would have had a couple dirty martinis and Troy would have been letting things loose, but I wish it would have been a little bit more graceful. It would have made her look a little bit more innocent and better if there wasn't a little touch of bitterness. All right, that is it for this week. I do want to end it with a rose and thorn. So rose is going to be something positive from the episode, and the thorn is going to be something a little bit more negative from the episode. This week's rose is the return of Kevin Lee, Beverly Hills darling, she. He showed up at Lisa Vanderpump's birthday, and this was everything to me. This week's thorn is Camille coming for Lisa's previous teeth or her previous dental work, her gum, her breath. Listen, Camille hasn't been this girl for a while. I didn't know where that came from. I thought it was unnecessary. I just didn't like that. Like, I don't like mean-spirited things like that. I think that she probably regrets it, but hindsight's 20/20, honey. That is it for this week. Make sure you are staying tuned for next week's episode. I'm so excited to be doing this every single week. Thank you for participating. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for commenting. I will see all of you next week. Over and out. This is Troy J. Robertson. See you next week with the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills recap with FabFitFun.